Hello and welcome to Pokémon Reborn. This is a fan-made game on the internet, available on the internet by googling Pokémon Reborn. This is a sort of reimagining of the Pokémon series. Apparently it has very in-depth storyline, a lot of cool new features, and, rather interestingly, your character doesn't have to adhere to the gender binary, which is a pretty interesting concept. You can see that save there. That was just testing out my video settings because recording this was a real nightmare. I won't do a voice just yet, you can read on your own. Recording this was a nightmare. Fraps didn't work. I had to find some new stuff that would work, and eventually I settled on this, so hopefully the video will all come out okay. This is my first time using this kind of software. It might be a bit of a mess. If it is a bit of a mess, I apologise. But hopefully we're going to have a good time together. Okay, let's get into this. The destruction of the environment has forced the wild Pokemon to flee. Soon all that we left is humans. Well, that's a nice happy start altogether. Reborn is a region ravaged by disaster and impurity. Only recently have we begun repopulating the area since the Armageddon years ago. What the? But among those who flocked to the area are some of the strongest trainers ever known. As you can see, I recorded the video before I recorded the audio because with the current setup I've got, that's all I could do. Otherwise, the audio of the game would be overpowering. I don't know how to turn the game down, and this was the only way you could hear my voice. So, as you can see, you can be boy, girl, or neither. So, I don't know what neither entails. I guess it entails whatever you want it to entail, be that trans, gender fluid, agender, just whatever. It's a shame that the neither option only has those two appearances. I'd like to see quite a lot of appearances to choose from, but this game isn't necessarily finished yet. They're still patching it, still adding to it, so who knows what we might see in the future. We're nearly there. The train will be pulling. Whoops. I've arranged for an acquaintance to meet you when we arrive. She'll be your guide to the city. So, without further ado... Do you hear something? Actually, no I don't. All the sound has gone away. Run! Oh dear. Hey! Listen! Good, you're okay. I'm not sure how, but someone caused the train we were on to explode, right as it pulled into the station. Fortunately, I was able to get us out of there in time. But who would... Hee hee! Julia. Julia, what did you do? What? I didn't do anything. I was at the gym and then suddenly, boom! So I came running. 'Cause you know if things are exploding, I gotta be there to see it. It's so cool! Uh-huh, well, I don't think it's coincidence that the bomb detonated right when the train pulled into Peridot Station. Somebody planned this to try and destroy the station. And by the looks of it, they did a pretty good job. This isn't the time to be admiring their work. Oops, I think I did the wrong voice there. I'm going to have the perimeter locked down immediately. The culprit may not have escaped the area just yet. Sorry, Huffbuh, I have to go, but I'll have someone check up on you. Go to the Grand Hall. It's a short stroll down this road. She'll probably be waiting for you there. Who? And don't worry about all this. We'll take care of it. So you're Huffbuh. I'm Julia, captain of cheer and pep and all things bubbly and bright. Oh, pop quiz. Are you going to take on the Reborn League? Well, I have no Pokemon to speak of, so yeah, sure. Correct! I'll be seeing you very soon because I'm also the electric gym leader. I'll be looking forward to your challenge, so go on, get down to the Grand Hall already. Okay, oh, yes, I can move. Let's have a look at me. All four angles, very cool, very suave, very amazing. The Grand Huffbuh, ready to go on an adventure. The device was remotely triggered. According to the radio signal, the detonation device had to have been in a 50-foot radius. The culprit is most definitely around here somewhere. It's just a quick walk to the east here. Go on! The exterior is held up, but the interior is completely trashed. Okay, so this game has started on a bang, quite literally. A train explosion. That's nice, happy, fluffy. That's something I think of when I play Pokemon. The train pulled inside, and not a second later the engine erupted into flames. I almost died today. Wow! Okay, yep. Damn it, how am I supposed to return home to the Mysidia region? That's a very good question. This area is on lockdown due to the destruction. Entry is forbidden. Okay, so, possible terrorist attack. Oh, I wonder who did it! Terrorists! Enemy spies! Team Rocket! If Team Rocket are in this game, that is going to be incredible. Well, shit happens. What are you going to do? Hang on, what? No, no, you don't swear in a Pokemon game. I don't care how gritty and grown-up and mature you're trying to make it. You don't go slinging swear words around in a Pokemon game. That's just not on. That is not what Pokemon is all about. You can't do that. Don't ever do that again. You were on the train that exploded? So was my fiancée. You're the lucky one. Okay, so we have confirmed deaths in that train explosion. This is feeling like a Pokemon game already. These police won't move! I can't even get back to my own house because of this! Well, I'm sure it won't last long. Okay, so more things on lockdown. I assume these are things I can go to later on after the introduction. The Grand Hall is just ahead. Thank you, random nerd. Oh! Sudden music change, things got even darker, literally, in the colour scheme. We are now in the Opal Ward. This is the Opal Ward. It's small, but it's the centre of the city, and so always bustling with activity. They say that all of the Pokemon have left Reborn. Did we do something wrong? Despicable. Despicable what humans have done to this area. Oh, I see. So we have an environmental message going on. Fair enough. Humans and their damn ways. You were on the train that blew up? You poor thing. Are you hurt? Here, take this. Alright, a potion. That is going to come in very handy. What? I know it doesn't work on humans, but just take it, okay? If you want to give me free stuff, I am more than happy for that to be the case. I've already spoken to you, silly past Jamie. Hey, you want to get past me? Let's see some Pokemon. The Opal Bridge is trainers only, because I said so. That's why I was really overestimating how quickly I'd be able to read all this when I recorded that. That's something for me to learn in my next recordings. If there were any fish in the lake, they're all dead now, or something like that, because that's this sort of game, apparently. There's death, there's destruction, there's all-around horrible things. This place is trash. Filthy. Absolutely horrid. What are you looking at? We've got the sort of dark techno music, we've got the rain, we've got the dark, we've got several mentions of death already. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be my kind of game, to be honest, because for me, the Pokemon universe is a very sort of happy one. Hey, are you Huffbuh? I'm Victoria, nice to meet you. You need a better voice. I've already done that voice in like 5 other people. Let me think of a Victoria voice. Hiya, surprised to see me so soon? It turns out we caught the culprit almost immediately. He's being interrogated downstairs right now. Yeah, sure, interrogated. I'm sure, being the game this sort of is, it's torture, isn't it? Let's be honest. Culprit? You mean the one behind the bombing? Yep, and it seems he's not working alone. Anyway, he's of no concern right now. So you're both here to get signed up for the Reborn League, right? That's right. Kiki said that it would be good for my training. Also, if I started over completely. So she asked if I could get a new Pokemon too. Well, hang on, new Pokemon? What's happening to your old Pokemon? That doesn't seem fair. Well, normally we reserve them strictly for newcomers, but for Kiki, I suppose I can make an exception. Oh, thank you. However, Huffbuh will have the first choice then. By the way, this is not Victoria's end voice. I just haven't thought of one yet. Don't know what I'm going to do. I can't do voices. That's a problem. These Pokemon are all set aside for new trainers. Go ahead, you can take any you like. I'll make it easy for you too. The top row is grass Pokemon, and the middle is fire types, so the bottom is full of water. They're arranged from left to right in the order they were discovered. Go on, have a look. Alright, well obviously grass type's going to be for me. Okay, so we've got Bulbasaur, Chikorita, oh, okay, I see what's going on. We've got all the starters from every generation then. That's nifty. That's cool. I was kind of, to be honest, sort of hoping for something a bit more unique to give this game its own flavour, but I'm happy just to take any starter, and of course we all know which starter is the one for me. It's gonna have to be Bulbasaur, my good old Edible Fred, best buddy of mine throughout any game where I can get my hands on a Bulbasaur. And the great thing about the name Edible Fred is that it's unisex. It works for a Boybesaur or a Girlbesaur. Or indeed, and neither saw, so that's excellent. And yes, I know I forgot that L at first, but I got it at the end, and that random Z, that was me not sure if I had to press Z to get out of it, or Enter, because I pressed Enter and it didn't quite work. Obviously it was just unresponsive keyboards, which makes sense because this game is fan-made and probably not the most, you know, probably not the most refined thing, plus the fact that I was using new recording software at the time probably means that everything's a bit slow and sluggish. But what can you do? So of course, now that I've got my first Pokemon, I need to start saving things immediately because it means there's a battle coming up. Because that's always the way Pokemon games work. And even though this Pokemon game is, pardon me, really deviating from what a Pokemon game should be, it's still, I assume, going to follow some basic principles, and that includes the character. So, speaking of the Pokemon games sort of deviating here, or this game sort of deviating, I'm not sure how I'm going to take to this whole grim, gritty atmosphere where there's death. I mean, Pokemon for me, yeah, Pokemon has dealt with dark themes, and it's going to continue to deal with dark themes, but children's media, all good children's media, when it deals with these themes, it does so in a way that sort of retains the lightness and happiness of the original world, and I think that's an art form, and not to be overlooked. I think if you're going to turn Pokemon into a purely dark, gritty, horrible thing, then you're taking something away from what Pokemon is. So I hope that don't go too far with this whole dark thing. I haven't played this game at all. I'm going into it completely fresh. This is as far as I've ever gotten, so we'll see what happens with it. Well then, shall we?
Okay, wait here, Huffbuh.
I will do. I will wait and think of a better voice for you.
Hey, you're cute. What? Haha, no, I didn't say anything. Hey, was Amy just here? Oh, so she's with someone else. Okay. My name's Kane. What about yours? Huffbuh, pretty name. So by the looks of it, you just got your first Pokemon. Are you sure you're gonna challenge the league? I'm starting over fresh too. Well, by necessity, but never mind that.
By necessity, does that mean that his Pokemon has died? Because if Pokemon start dying in this game, then no. That's no. Not putting up with that. Anyway, Huffbuh versus Kane, very first battle. Pretty boy Kane. Let's see what Kane can do. He's got a Nidoran. Now that's a pretty interesting first battle. That your first battle isn't against a starter, it's against a cute little Nidoran. Let's see how we go. So what you're seeing right now is my tried and true tactic, which is to use one stat lowering move, and then to just pound the crap out of him. I feel that using that initial growl, as you can see, really lowers the amount of damage he can do to me and means that I can usually win the race to 0, no matter what the Pokemon's speed is, but as you can see, the cheeky bugger got a critical hit in. So now, I'm going to have to use my potion. I was hoping to save that potion, but never be mine. I shall use it to score Edible Fred, her first victory. Also, is it me or does Edible Fred look tiny? That is a tiny Bulbasaur sprite. But, you know, I won. I won and I got 83 experience points, which is enough to rocket me to level 6. I am already well on the way to Pokemon Mastery.
Cute and talented.
That's right, you give me that cash money.
Very nice. Come on, let's get our Pokemon healed up. There's a center build right over here.
Okay, so we're just establishing the basics of the Pokemon world.
Welcome! Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. There you go. We hope to see you again.
There you are.
Her voice changes every time.
Sorry, I kinda stole Huffbuh.
Oh, Kane, I forgot you.
That's...
It's okay. When you were gone, I met Huffbuh and had some fun.
Had some fun? I didn't know you were like that, Huffbuh. Alright, cool. Sexual innuendo in a Pokemon game. That is exactly what I've always wanted.
What? Haha, no. We just had a battle.
Ah, that does sound like fun.
Oh, I want to test out my new Pokemon too. Come on, Huffbuh, up for one more.
It's hard to... Because I'm scrolling through this too quickly, it's hard to keep track of which character is talking. But before we have this one last battle, I'm going to cut this video where it is. So thank you very much for watching so far. I hope you're enjoying this, and I will see you later.